now a very funny guy coming to the stage. He's been working the scene over the past couple of years. He's probably one of the most rising stars of the South Florida comedy scene. Give it up right now for Kevin Perry!
West Palm, man. What's happening, man? Who here is drinking tonight? Some of y'all driving. I'm not here to judge you. I drink and drive my motherfucking self. Not because I want to. It's just that I don't have any friends. And my wife drinks more than me. Not saying she's an alcoholic. Just saying she probably has the liver of one. Now, I tried to stop drinking and driving, but I just suck as a human being. So I did the next best thing. Bought a fucking Hummer. Yeah. Gas mileage might suck. But if you're going to be drinking and driving and get into a head-on collision with a family of Ford and Subaru, there's no sense in all this dying, trust me. Safety first. I'm an addict. I get addicted to anything. Drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, Casey Anthony trial. You name it, I've probably done it. But my latest addiction is my worst one yet. Not gonna kill me or anything, but it already has like half my family not talking to me now. Facebook. You see, I'm that guy that you don't even know that likes all your statuses. Grandma fell down and broke her hip today, like. Comments on your children's pictures, it kind of creeps you out. He's so adorable, I could eat him up. Block. And don't think I don't know people talk shit behind my back because of it. I hear the fucking whispers. Get a life. Go kill yourself. Facebook whore. I hear the motherfucking whispers. Let me tell you something, man. My own mom not only blocked me on Facebook, there is nothing you can say to hurt my fucking feelings, trust me. Besides what you don't know about me before you judge me, is I did 6 years in solitary confinement where I couldn't talk to anybody. And now you tell me I can talk to 500 million people without leaving my couch. What? Man, you can sign me up for Google Plus too, shit. I just went on my first trip to Universal Studios, had such a blast. I post like all 800 pictures on my Facebook page. Apparently this offended some people, like, listen, before you judge me once again, just know, like, the closest I ever came to going to Universal Studios when I was a kid was a foster home in Orlando. Mom, what do we pack? Everything. Tell your brother to pack everything too, it's gonna be a long trip, man. A lot of people think I started doing comedy because, you know, background checks. It's fucking helpful, let me tell you, man. But the real reason I started doing comedy was to make my mom proud. You see, I've never done anything in my life to make my mom proud of me ever. Dropped out of high school, started selling drugs, wouldn't give her a discount. Look, I don't give a fuck if it is Mother's Day, if I have to come all the way downstairs, that's just gonna be extra. Let me know when dinner's ready. Just kidding, man. My mom never cooked me dinner, cuz. Never. I grew up without a father, like, or any positive male influences in my life. And, like, that left me, like, really impressionable as a kid. Like, anything I saw in the movies, I did. When I first seen the movie Footloose, I came up out the theater dancing. And I didn't stop dancing, all the other kids called me a faggot. When I first seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I didn't just skip school, I dropped out. Which explains why I suck at words with friends. It's hard with a 9th grade education, man. But when I first seen the movie Boys in the Hood, what? Man, I went to prison for like a really long fucking time, man. Shit was rough, man. See this shit? Look at my hair. Like, when people hear I've been to prison, they like tend to judge me and shit. Like, the worst thing is like people won't leave me alone with their kids. You know, I was in prison for armed robbery, man. If you don't want to leave me alone with your TV and your stereo, I totally understand. Jamie, you go to the store, get car seat ready for the Xbox. Another thing about when you first get out of prison, like, it's hard to find a job because your record's like right there on the internet. Like in prison, there's no education, no training. I didn't even know what a fucking resume was. But why the fuck they wanted so fucking much, man? Like all they gave me when they let me out was a bottle of lithium and a piece of paper saying I didn't have AIDS. What are your best qualities? I am not infected, please see attached. That's my life, man. What the hell y'all doing? Y'all ever heard the phrase, marriage is like prison? It's fucking bullshit. Marriage is worse than prison, man. Trust me, I've been in both. And I'm gonna prove it. Look, I did 11 years straight with no break in prison. Like, no matter how bad it got for me, like, no matter, like, on my darkest night, I never thought about taking my own life. I've only been married 2 years now, and I think about killing myself every fucking day, man. Like, me and my wife fight like any other couple, but like, one thing I'll never do is hit my wife. Not because it's like not, you know, whatever, man. Listen, women are not piñatas. You can beat them all you want, nothing good's ever gonna come out of it, trust me. Not unless, of course, you got a sweet tooth with some court dates, straight orders, and jail time, man. You have to think outside the box. Learn your wife's weaknesses. Like, my wife's anemic. Which means, the more she bitches, the lower I turn the fucking air down. Now, by the end of the night, she might not have shut the fuck up. But she's running on so many covers, she just sounds like Kenny from South Park. Shut the fuck up. Y'all want one more? One more. All right. Thank you. Football, love football, man. And football is like all about redemption. It's about being a man. Like, my favorite story from the last couple of years was Mike Vick. Like, how many people in here were happy to see Mike Vick do good? Make some noise. The only people that didn't make no noise were white people who love dogs. I understand, I'm white and I love dogs my motherfucking self. But like, what was his real crime? It wasn't fighting dogs. It wasn't killing dogs. It was just underestimating how much us white people love our fucking dogs, man. You know, we'll eat with our dogs, we'll sleep with our dogs. Y'all have the internet, y'all know some white people will fuck their dogs. I'm not saying black people don't love their dogs too. What I am saying is you can go to any hood in the United States of America, one thing you're not going to see is a reward sign for a lost dog hanging up in that motherfucker. Maybe a few where's my daddy sign, but never anything about no motherfucking dogs, man. I don't think Mike Vick should have went to prison at all myself. It's gonna sound crazy. But not unless you're gonna put Darnay Stallworth's ass in prison. Y'all know who that is? This is another football player who was drinking and driving and ran over a Cuban in Miami. Now I know what y'all thinking. Who hasn't been drinking and driving and ran over a Cuban in Miami? The motherfuckers are everywhere. Thank y'all, man. Y'all been great, man.